In London, the King's Guard stand proud and silent, symbols of honor, discipline, and royal tradition. But sometimes tourists forget the rules, and the guards must remind them firmly and without hesitation. A Chinese tourist breaks the rule and nears the Queen's Guard. He firmly pushes her back. Respect the guard. A careless tourist steps too close to the royal horse. A sudden reaction teaches a painful lesson in respect. A tourist ignores the command and nears the horse. The guard acts fast, protecting her from real danger. A man touches the horse's reins. Forbidden. The guard reacts instantly, pulling back to maintain control. Crossing the white line, a woman steps too close. Stay back! The guard roars, stunning the crowd. A tourist walks straight toward the royal horse. The King's Guard intervenes, moving her away firmly. Ignoring all warnings, a tourist stands beyond the bollards. The king's troop steps in with discipline. At the Canadian post, a tourist crosses the line. Out of the box! The guard warns loud and clear. At Horse Guard's parade, a tourist repeats the act. Stay out of the box, the guard commands sharply. A tourist boldly crosses the white line. Swift reaction follows. Calm authority meets royal discipline.
Okay, forget your skulls, but as soon as they're working out.
A woman steps past the boundary. The guard's sharp command sends her back, startled and embarrassed. Three times she crosses the line. The guard's booming voice finally ends the cycle of disrespect. Two tourists grab the reins, forbidden and foolish. The guard shouts, they jump back in pure fear. A rude visitor steps beyond the bollards. Behind the line, Wedge commands the guard with royal authority. Trying to grab her dropped bottle, a tourist steps close. "Get back!" the guard yells. Lesson learned.
Oh, she's going to get
A tourist touches the reins for a photo. The guard's loud voice stops her instantly, rule reinforced.
Don't touch the rein!
Ignoring the warning again, a tourist holds the reins. The guard orders her back, lesson repeated. Crossing the white line, a woman nears the guard. He grabs her bag, a silent yet powerful warning.
Oh, thanks, Jay.
A tourist holds the reins, asking, "What's he saying?" Respect needs no words, the message is clear.
Oh, he's being rude. Oh, he answered her back. That's a first.
Standing too close, a tourist startles the royal horse. A near miss, but the memory lasts forever.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Wow. She got...
A tour guide startles the horse mid-ceremony. Even trained animals have limits. Discipline meets instinct.
Oh.
A tourist crosses the line for a quick photo. "Back!" the guard shouts firmly, restoring instant order. A careless act startles the guard. Disrespect never ends well. His sharp reaction restores discipline.
But he scared her. Did you see that? He scared her.
Welcome, dear friends. Today we revisit the timeless charm of Horse Guards Parade, a place where respect, tradition, and love meet. From little children waving to the royal horses, to veterans and visitors sharing warm smiles, every moment here touches the heart. A precious moment as a 5-year-old Japanese boy bows deeply to the royal horse. Pure innocence and respect. A touching scene. A man in a wheelchair visits the king's horse, filled with grace and gentle admiration. A loving mother lifts her baby closer to the royal horse, capturing a memory of wonder and tenderness. A funny moment when a curious boy says, "Please don't bite me." Laughter and joy fill the air. The royal horse gently interacts with a woman in a wheelchair, a silent act of care and connection. A heartwarming scene as the King's Guard smiles while a little child softly pets the horse. A lovely family stands proudly beside the King's Guard. Smiles, love, and respect in one beautiful frame. A little girl gazes at the majestic royal horse with wonder. Little ones, big horses indeed. An unforgettable moment. The King's Guard kindly waves back to a little girl, melting everyone's hearts. A proud young boy dressed like a royal guard salutes with honor, a moment full of pride and joy. A moving moment. A man in a wheelchair smiles brightly while posing with the King's horse. A beautiful memory for a woman in a wheelchair, sharing her happiness beside the gentle royal horse. One children laughing and smiling beside the King's Guard. Such joy and innocence at the heart of London. A senior lady takes a graceful photo with the horse guard, a symbol of elegance and respect. A lovely Japanese visitor bows politely to the horse after her photo. Timeless manners, eternal respect. A young boy enjoys watching the royal horse closely, his eyes full of joy and admiration. A man in a wheelchair enjoys a peaceful moment with the King's horse. Kindness meets royal dignity. The chubby little boy poses happily with the royal horse, a heart-melting moment full of pure joy. The King's horse gently leans toward a baby in his mother's arms. Such tenderness and calm affection. A family smiles beside the royal guards as a Japanese tourist bows respectfully, a timeless gesture of honor. A touching scene. The king's horse bows together with the lady as if sharing mutual respect. A proud father lifts his baby toward the royal horse, an adorable moment captured in front of the palace. A precious newborn in his father's arms meets the royal horse, gentle, innocent, and full of love. Heartwarming scenes where visitors with disabilities share smiles and respect with the King's Guard and his horse. Every day at Horse Guards Parade reveals a powerful contrast between respect and recklessness, kindness and chaos. Some come to admire the King's Guard with awe. Others forget the rules and face firm reminders. Where discipline meets emotion, every moment tells a story. Allowing a child to stand so close to a powerful, well-trained horse is still incredibly irresponsible. A woman intentionally crossed the restricted line. The guard was forced to react, shouting, "Get out now!" Despite receiving several warnings, a group of tourists repeatedly ignored the rules and stepped over the white line.
Get back behind the white line!
A man was spotted smoking in a restricted area, ignoring clear signs. This is strictly prohibited near the horses. A confident young visitor arrives dressed as a King's Guard, a perfect picture of pure admiration. As a little girl approaches, the royal horse kindly looks back at her, a silent, meaningful exchange. A King's lifeguard makes an exception, allowing a visitor to gently pat the horse, a kind, memorable moment. Two adorable little children visit the Horse Guards, their bright smiles and cheerful waves proving that even the most solemn traditions have a gentle edge. A touching moment of sibling love. A little boy comforts his sister so she can pose for the perfect photo. A police sergeant kindly goes out of his way to make a child's visit to horse guards unforgettable.
This is very nice. Never happened. Never happened. No, this is great to see. Like, I've seen all of this, but this is a very rare thing.
A close call for a young girl standing too near a massive royal horse. A reminder for parents to be cautious. Caught in the act. Tourists who ignored the rules were quickly spotted and evicted by armed guards. A tender interaction as the royal horse shows gentle curiosity towards a baby, melting the hearts of onlookers. A moment of pure joy, a baby's priceless reaction to meeting a royal horse for the first time. A simple, affectionate gesture from a young girl brings out the warm, gentle nature of the royal horse. Get off my feet! A king's guard firmly reminds a tourist that standing on a soldier's feet is never acceptable. This tourist's disrespectful pose was completely inappropriate. The horse guards is not a playground. A female guard kindly moved her horse closer to a special child for a better photo. A thoughtful gesture. A father and son share a special moment as the King's Guard allows them to gently touch the horse. A careless mother ignored the warning signs, resulting in her daughter being bitten by the horse. An adorable girl finally gets her dream of touching the King's Guard horse. A sweet and patient moment. A man blatantly ignored warning signs, grabbing the horse's reins. A dangerous move requiring the guard's intervention. A group of women step past the designated boundary. Failing to respect the horse's space, guards quickly intervene. A true horse enthusiast. This visitor spent 50 minutes admiring the royal horses, captivated by their majesty. At Horse Guards Parade, every day unfolds a mix of honor, emotion, and human nature. Some moments warm the heart, families reunited, children in awe, and kind gestures from the guards. Others serve as reminders of respect, as rules are broken and boundaries crossed, a place where duty meets humanity, and every encounter tells a story. A couple captures a cherished memory, posing for a photo beside the regal king's horse. A man who was bitten threatens the horse. The guard hits the emergency button, calling police to de-escalate. A tourist ignores all warnings and steps into the restricted box. She is swiftly removed for her disregard of the rules. A royal horse calmly poses for a photo with a man in a wheelchair. A special moment of inclusion and respect. A proud mother visits her daughter, a serving king's guard. The heartfelt family reunion is a touching display. A mother leads her son into the restricted area, setting a poor example and fostering a disregard for authority.
Do not touch, get by the right line.
A tourist steps over the clearly marked white line, prompting an immediate "get out of the box" from the guard. A guard and officer make a kind exception, allowing a disabled girl a closer, unforgettable experience.
We're moving. Sorry. Nice.
A child wanders dangerously close to the horse. The guard's stern, necessary command ensures the child's safety. A horse nudges a woman, causing her glasses to fall. A gentle, if startling, reminder to be mindful. A beautiful moment as the King's Guard allows a disabled woman in a wheelchair to touch the horse. Armed police must remove two girls who sit directly in front of the guard, completely ignoring all protocol. An off-duty guard makes a surprise visit, bringing warmth and smiles to his colleagues on duty. A mother carelessly pushes her baby stroller too close to the horse. One sudden move could be disastrous.
Rápido, ¿vale? Cuatro. Rápido, chicos, por favor, que si no me los van a hacer. Detrás de la segunda línea blanca.
Get back! The guard shouts loudly as tourists repeatedly trespass into the restricted areas. Patience wears thin. Tourists burst into laughter while interacting with one of London's most playful royal horses. A man disregards repeated warnings and touches the horse, causing visible agitation. A lesson learned too late. A sweet little girl excitedly poses for a photo, capturing a perfect childhood memory by the King's Guard. Rude tourists disrespect tradition by walking in front of the 1 p.m. changing of the guard ceremony. The King's Guards engage warmly with children, creating a delightful and memorable experience for young visitors. A King's Guard sternly warns a tourist to stay out of the white box, emphasizing safety boundaries. At Horse Guards Parade, respect and chaos clash every day. Some visitors admire tradition with pure kindness, while others cross the line and face firm warnings. Amid tension and mistakes, moments of warmth still shine through. Get off the reins! A massive shout echoes as a tourist stubbornly holds the reins, a serious breach of safety.
Get off the rein! Get off the rein!
A woman's inappropriate dancing left everyone confused and disapproving, a complete lack of decorum. The guard politely but firmly asked young tourists to step out of the restricted area around the royal horses. A horse bites a female tourist who gets too close, a painful and direct reminder to respect boundaries. The King's Guard and her horse remained calm, even as tourists showed unbelievable levels of disrespect. A joyful boy lit up with happiness when meeting the royal horse, who seemed just as pleased to see him. An officer firmly corrected a tourist who lingered behind the barriers. Calm authority speaks loudest. Spanish teens mock the guard, forcing police to step in. Intervention is needed to stop disrespect.
Pretty sure the crowd on the left is trying to talk to him. Idiots, no?
Two sweet little children wave and smile at the royal horse, a pure and heartwarming moment of simple joy.
Not afraid.
Mocking teens quickly learn not to mess with the King's Guard. The soldier's reaction is swift and stern. Tourists ignore the new rules, and the King's Guard reacts accordingly. A firm reminder that rules exist for safety. A King's Lifeguard horse lovingly interacts with a young tourist, melting hearts in central London. A heartwarming moment as the guard allows a disabled woman to gently pet his majestic horse. Simple kindness. Disrespectful people push past boundaries, forcing the guard to finally shout in sheer frustration. A boy salutes respectfully. The royal horse appears to respond with a welcoming gesture, a magical moment. Guards shout, "Stand clear of the arches," as disrespectful tourists cross the line yet again. Move! A sleepy tourist is jolted awake by a powerful shout from the guard, a wake-up call in every sense.
What does that mean, potentially? Let's see. It's below.
A woman narrowly avoids a horse bite and falls to the ground in panic. A shocking, scary moment. This horse clearly dislikes being approached, repeatedly trying to bite an annoying tourist who won't back off. A rude tourist touched the horse's reins, ignoring both physical warnings and the guard's presence. A shocking moment as a small girl gets too close and is suddenly attacked by the horse. Safety must come first. Two children respectfully pose for a photo with the King's Guard, a touching example of proper royal etiquette. A tiny boy in a full guard's uniform offers a crisp salute. The real guard subtly nods back, a delightful moment. A special young girl glows with excitement while posing beside the majestic horse, her laughter filling the courtyard. At Horse Guards Parade, every moment tells a story of respect and rebellion, warmth and mourning. Some visitors honor tradition with admiration and kindness, while others cross the line and face firm reminders that royal duty allows no compromise. In a playful, respectful manner, a corporal successfully makes a guard smile for his family, creating a cherished memory. This horse shows a special fondness for children. Its gentle interaction with them is simply heartwarming. A rare, heartwarming moment as the King's Guard meets a disabled young man, giving him an unforgettable experience. A group ignored the rules, forcing the guard to shout, "Move back, you can't stand there." A total lack of respect. The King's Guard powerfully shouts, "Get off the reins!" as a tourist violates a critical rule without hesitation. Chaos erupts as a King's Guard yells at a man, only for the man to laugh and casually walk away unfazed.
Stupid one.
A stubborn tourist refuses to leave the box, forcing the guard to nudge her away with his boots, a firm removal. A woman blatantly ignores all warnings and enters a restricted area, a clear violation of posted rules.
来，左边走。那个假票了，来往里边走，这边走，走。进去了。啊？什么情况？要从那边走吗？从哪边？
A king's guard shares words of wisdom with a young boy dressed just like him, an inspiring moment for the next generation. A massive shout and charge from the guard after a woman in a pink scarf reached for the horse's reins. A tourist treats the horse guards area as a stage for an advertising stunt, ignoring its sacred traditions.
Everyone see.
Adorable babies pose for pictures with the King's Guard horse, their innocent joy creating the cutest memories. A precious moment for this couple. The royal horse seems to adore them, showering them with affection. A tourist steps over the boundary and receives a firm royal warning, ordered to move back immediately.
One long, please.
The guard repeatedly warns an elderly tourist after she crosses the boundary, but she fails to adhere to the rules. Four individuals in wheelchairs visit the royal horses, receiving affectionate gestures from the gentle animals. Armed police instruct stubborn tourists to stand aside during the changing of the guard ceremony.
Step away for a moment just while we change the horses, please. Thank you.
An elderly tourist runs into the parade path, prompting a swift and firm warning from a nearby police officer. The guard sternly tells a woman to step back after she repeatedly ignores instructions, enforcing the rules strictly.
Get back.
The path becomes crowded, prompting the King's Guard to shout loudly, clearing the way for the procession.
Hard way!
proud father visits his daughter, serving as a king's guard, capturing a touching family moment at Horse Guards. Disrespectful tourists laugh and defy guards and police during inspections, showcasing blatant disregard for authority.
Hay personas que se quedaron hasta atrás y vean, no pueden alcanzar a ver.
Two teenagers posed inappropriately at the Royal Horse area. Police stepped in, reminding them to show respect.
This is not Disneyland.
She asked politely, and the mounted guard kindly allowed her. She thanked him with gratitude for the gentle respect. The horse bit his hand. He begged for mercy, pleading with the horse to let go. Actions have consequences. In London, the King's Guard stand proud and silent, symbols of honor, discipline, and royal tradition. But sometimes tourists forget the rules, and the guards must remind them firmly and without hesitation. A Chinese tourist breaks the rule and nears the Queen's Guard. He firmly pushes her back. Respect the guard. A careless tourist steps too close to the royal horse. A sudden reaction teaches a painful lesson in respect. A tourist ignores the command and nears the horse. The guard acts fast, protecting her from real danger. A man touches the horse's reins. Forbidden. The guard reacts instantly, pulling back to maintain control.
Three. That's a four.
Crossing the white line, a woman steps too close. Stay back! The guard roars, stunning the crowd. A tourist walks straight toward the royal horse. The King's Guard intervenes, moving her away firmly. Ignoring all warnings, a tourist stands beyond the bollards. The king's troop steps in with discipline. At the Canadian post, a tourist crosses the line. Out of the box! The guard warns loud and clear. At Horse Guards Parade, a tourist repeats the act. "Stay out of the box," the guard commands sharply. A tourist boldly crosses the white line. Swift reaction follows. Calm authority meets royal discipline.
Okay, the gate installs, but as soon as they're working
A woman steps past the boundary. The guard's sharp command sends her back, startled and embarrassed. Three times she crosses the line. The guard's booming voice finally ends the cycle of disrespect. Two tourists grab the reins, forbidden and foolish. The guard shouts, they jump back in pure fear. A rude visitor steps beyond the bollards. "Behind the line, Wedge," commands the guard with royal authority. Trying to grab her dropped bottle, a tourist steps close. "Get back!" the guard yells. Lesson learned. A tourist touches the reins for a photo. The guard's loud voice stops her instantly, rule reinforced. Ignoring the warning again, a tourist holds the reins. The guard orders her back, lesson repeated. Crossing the white line, a woman nears the guard. He grabs her bag, a silent yet powerful warning. A tourist holds the reins, asking, "What's he saying?" Respect needs no words, the message is clear.
Oh, he's being rude. Oh, he answered her back. That's a first.
Standing too close, a tourist startles the royal horse. A near miss, but the memory lasts forever.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Wow. Shit.
A tour guide startles the horse mid-ceremony. Even trained animals have limits. Discipline meets instinct. A tourist crosses the line for a quick photo. "Back!" the guard shouts firmly, restoring instant order. A careless act startles the guard. Disrespect never ends well. His sharp reaction restores discipline.
He scared her. Did you see that? He scared her.
Welcome, dear friends. Today we revisit the timeless charm of Horse Guards Parade a place where respect, tradition, and love meet. From little children waving to the royal horses, to veterans and visitors sharing warm smiles, every moment here touches the heart